Hello my good sir. They all play single player of course. I'll be playing the forest in maybe yeah sure. Actually I want to continue though because I'm guessing I have worlds, okay, multiplayer, where I can like play on from where I was. Okay. Um and then at least that will mean that I don't have to start now. I already have stuff. I could do this, but I don't know what that word is. I'll just do this one. Okay, create lobby. I will be playing alone, so that is a bit lonely, but that doesn't matter. I'll be playing, yeah, the first, and it's a game about you get stranded on an island because your plane crashes, and you have to seem to survive. But apparently, it's full of cannibals and mutants on this island. And if you play the game out like I did before, um, you I'm gonna tell you a spoiler right now because this is the whole story of the game. So if you don't want to hear what the game is about, then don't listen right now, and skip a bit. Um, the game is basically you get stranded, as I said, and when you find the key card, you'll be able. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot this. Your child gets taken by a guy, and then you have to save him. That's really why you keep surviving. So you get in the mountain. There's a big mountain in the north, and if you'll get inside by finding the key card, and there's this, well, it's filled with dead mutants and stuff, because that's a place where they would test on people because they had to find a medicine for the cure of the head professor's daughter, but she died too soon to find the cure. And all those people, mutants and cannibals on the island, are people who escaped after that. And the little girl, apparently, oh actually, I'm glitching a bit. The little girl apparently turned into a mutant too, and you have to fight her at the end. So, and that's pretty hard. Well, I've done it a bunch of times by now. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff. I actually have a shortcut right here, and a whole base in up here. I didn't even know I had as well, but it is fun. It looks like I have a lot of threads. I have my bow and my arrows. Okay, I have pretty good stuff. Too bad I don't have the ingredients. This is by example the head of one of the monsters. This is a trap by example, this one too. Now, today what I'll be doing, I guess, is I won't save the game. It means this probably won't make a difference to me if I die or not, because that's probably the safest thing I can do, because I'm going to play further on this world and I don't want to lose my stuff. So let's get in the woods. I actually hope I find some cannibals because I feel like fighting right now, but I need to eat something. I have some snacks. Burn the potion. Okay. Now let's find someone to fight. Okay, I know I can dive down here and I'll get in a cave, but the problem is that if I do that, there will be a lot of cannibals and maybe a mutant kinda. And the worst thing about it is, well, I don't have a lot of stuff in the world apparently. I don't have any good weapons or something, and I don't have a rebreather, so I don't know if I can stay long enough under the water. I also see a flag over there, which means I probably built something over there, and I want to know what it is. I think I know what this place is I'm at right now. I'm thinking I'm going over to the boat. So I'm gonna tell on about the story of the game now. As I thought, the girl turned in a mutant, and she killed her father and all the other scientists. Wait, what? Oh, that's this, okay. I'm pretty close to a mutant camp, you can see it over there, so I'll go over there right now. So she killed her father, the head scientist. She also, well, you have to find her at the end, as I told you. And if you do that, you can go on, because there's a machine that where Timmy was in, because the doctor used that to revive his daughter. And you will use that on Timmy, because Timmy's dead because he was in that machine. But while you're saving Timmy, you kill Megan to get a body to put inside the machine, that's what you have to do. But since you killed Megan, the machine won't work. So then I guess you have to find a life sample, and you go on, and you find this two buttons. You can choose. You can either choose to shoot a plane down, just like what actually happened to you, to find another kid. You'll have 3 kids in that plane. You could have 7-year-old, 5-year-old, and even a 3-year-old. And you have to put that kid inside. But that's kind of a bit ego, because that's basically killing someone else for your kid, just like what happened to you. Or you can just keep living on the island and not kill anyone, but then you also lose Timmy. Now, well, that's basically your own choice, but if you do want to get creative mode in this game, you normally have to choose to, well, save Timmy. And if you do that, you'll go on to the city. You'll see Timmy having an attack, probably because he's also half mutant. And later on, okay, I hear someone. What was that? Okay, I'm taking my head. That was creepy. Who do I hear? What? There's no one here. Who am I? Oh, okay, they're up there. Oh, there are 2. Okay, that's not fun. Oh, there were more than 2. Why did I come here? Okay, that was creepy. They'll probably be coming down soon, so I'm gonna keep my axe like this. So basically, you'll see Timmy have this allergic reaction, I guess it looks like. Okay, I'll do this first. And then after that, you see Timmy a few years later, and there's like this things under his skin. Oh, 2 more people. And there's like things under his skin, and that's the end of this game. But they are making a sequel of it, in which you basically am Timmy and you go back to the island. Oh, I just you have to feel distance, man. Be a little. Oh, 2 more people. Come on, I'm going away. Screw this. I don't want to do it. Oh, why are there so many people down here? Wait, there isn't a camp up here, is there? I hope it's not. I did see I got a viewer. You don't have to stay. I actually rather have you not staying, because this is just a video I have to post to, so you can go now if you want. I'm also bad at English, so I don't hear anyone. I'm guessing I'm safe now. That was scary. There were so many kinds. That wasn't even the real thing. The mutants. There's 3 kinds of them. There's this big fat one, I call it a potato head, and he basically stamps you till you're flat on the floor, and you have to lie down for a minute. Then there's also this guy who, well, he has like 20 arms or something, and he can slap trees down by 1 punch. And then this 3rd guy, he has like 20 feet that he uses. I'm gonna go up here so I'm a bit more safe. I actually remember I built this base with a friend of mine a long time ago. I do not know though what I have up here. I'm gonna do. As you saw, I had a bed over there. Now I could also go in creative and just build a nice base, but I'm not sure if you guys will want to see that. I will be resetting this too. Let's hope I'm at the right place too. So since that went off, that probably means there were cannibals, so they're probably gonna be some again soon. I'm first gonna light all of these, because at least I'll be able to see it if I turn these on. Because I'm guessing it's almost night. I do see a red duck in here, so I'll kill that one. I know it's so fast, but well, I kind of have to survive. I hear a lot of stuff and these ones are cannibals. Is there a torch over here? No, there isn't. That's weird. As you can see, I have a lot of stones up there. So basically, I'll tell you about traps. If they step on that long stick over there, this will get up in their face, so they'll get all those spikes in them. And then this, basically, if you step over this stick, it will fall on you, and it's pretty deadly. And then if you have this kind, then you have this kind. If you step up those sticks, that basically falls on you. Now it is kind of nice, so I am gonna go up somewhere. Probably over here. If it isn't late enough, I'd probably be able to sleep in that too. But cannibals can wake you up, so if I go to sleep when they're near, I'll probably get up again, and I won't be able to sleep again for another night. I'm not sure I'll be doing that. I know there's not a lot happening right now. I don't want to die because I actually like how this world looks. I'm probably gonna stop right now, so I won't even save it. And I'm gonna build something in creative. I'm gonna go build a cool base because that's fun. But I have to go for a minute, so I'll be back really soon. go to a creative game. Now in creative there are no cannibals, so that's a good thing. The only problem is that you also can change it to survival. So you can build this really cool base, but there won't be any cannibals to kill with it. So that's the downside of it. Now the good thing is you can still kill animals in it. So you can act like you have to, like you're actually standard in real life, and you have to survive, basically. I like doing that a lot too. So it's gonna start right now. It's too bad that this is a live video. That basically makes me unable to wait. Okay. It makes me unable to get the music on. Also I have to pay. Okay. So first, I actually don't need any of this stuff down here. I will be taking this to make molotovs though. I just need the axe. Yes, thank you. Okay, as you can see, I spawned at the best place you can spawn. Basically, this is main camp. So you can find a map in the cave down here. And, well, that's good, because that way I can find everything I want on this map. Also, well, there's a lot of stuff in here. So if you play a normal game and you strand here, that's the best place, because normal there aren't any cannibals till day 3, I think. So until then you'll be able to just grab everything you want here and, well, survive. Down here, look, there's a lot of cans and even some dynamite. I think they're arrows. No, flares, okay. Now that doesn't really matter for me, so I don't know what I'm reading all of that. Just gonna go down here and grab myself this stuff really fast. Oh, it doesn't matter. It is really dark down here though. Oh, okay. As you can see, it's a bit creepy. Normally this guy was like a map and the compass. I will take the compass too. No. Now the good thing about creative is also you don't lose your hunger or something, and you don't lose your stamina, so you can basically just keep running. Because normally you'll be running really slow with this game. And now I do have to go all the way over there, because that's the best place to build your base. You'll see what I mean when I get there. Okay, wow, that was really close, and it's a good one too. The only reason I'm gonna leave here right now is because I have some fresh clothes. Thanks. As you can see, I have a sweater on, and I'll be taking a bath here because a lot of gym, and that's almost okay. Normally I would get attacked real quick right now because I'm going to 2 camps. But that isn't a problem with it. Now let's go on. As you can see, there's another cave over here. I don't know out of my head where I can find it, but I'm searching for it. Okay, I'm almost there. So I've already explained the game to you, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave that part in. So I'm guessing I should do it again. First I'm gonna take it out. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that part out. So I did a survival before this, but it wasn't really that fun because it was way too scary for me. And I actually got killed a lot of times. Why is there an arrow behind? So basically, now I'm playing creative, so I'm not in danger. But normally you get crashed if you're playing, and then you're on this island, but there's cannibals and mutants on here too. And then the story of the game is what I'm going to tell you now, so if you don't want to hear spoilers about it, or if you haven't played it out or something, don't listen to this. But basically the game is you're stranded out here because someone shot you down, and if you go further you have to find this key card. You'll find this key card that leads you inside the North Mountain. There's a really big mountain in the north. And in there there's a whole lab, a whole facility where people were... I'm actually a little too far, I guess I'm gonna take my knife down. Where people were... Oh, I'm not. Experimenting on you. Or am I? I really don't know. Experimenting on you because... not on you, but on other people, to make this cure, because the head professor's daughter also had the sickness he wanted to cure. Now they found this machine on the island, this really old machine that basically if you give it a sacrifice, it gets the other person back to life. But the problem about it is it needs a life sacrifice, and that's your son that's got sacrificed. So that's why in the game you go in there, but you find out the professor is actually dead. Now the thing is, if the machine revives you, apparently the thing that got revived will be a mutant too. So that's what happened to the daughter of it. And basically that daughter, you will have to fight her at the end. She's a boss, so she is really hard, but I've beaten her with two of my friends. And then after that you will go on to this machine and you'll see two buttons. You're able to choose to either kill someone else, so shoot down another plane, with which you kill actually 3 people instead of 7-year-old, 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, just to save your little kid. Which is a lot of, well, egocentric, I guess the word is. Yeah, it's ego, let's say it like that. Because you basically kill someone for you, because that's just me. But after that, you can do that, and then you get creative mode in the game, like I'm playing right now. Or you can choose to not shoot down another plane, and you have to keep surviving on this island. I forget, with a lot more of cannibals and mutants. But the thing about it is, if you choose not to play now, you get this stick which you can place in your base. There won't come any cannibals or mutants too close to it because they're scared of the sticks. And if you choose to kill someone else to get Timmy back, or in order to get the leftovers, then basically you'll go on to the future, 1 year in the future, where you see Timmy getting this attack when you're on a game phase, because he's also turning in a mutant, which is really logical actually, since it happened to Megan, the child of the professor. And so you'll see him getting an attack, but he survives apparently, because 5 years later, you see them again, and you see Timmy just living in his apartment. But apparently there's this bumps under his skin that's just moving. Now I'm totally wrong where I'm running, but that doesn't matter. I'll find another place to build my base. I'm guessing over here because this is a flat place. It's close to the sea. So I'm gonna build on the second best place. Okay, so what I was telling you, you see these bumps on your skin, and that's the end of the game. But then now they're making another sequel of this game, in which you play as Timmy, the kid, but as him being a grown up, and they go back to the island, which looks really fun. So I'm looking forward to when they have finally made the game final, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be on PS4 because they said it was only gonna be a PC game. So I'm kind of disappointed in them doing this. I'm just gonna drink a little bit before I start building. Okay, oh, I spilled a bit. How do I get this compass away? Nope, not like this, not like this. Oh, okay. So let's build my base. So first thing you want to do when you build a base is you build a foundation. Custom foundations are the best thing because you can place them this high. I'm gonna place them this high. But they're the safest thing too, because normal walls aren't as strong and you'll be on normal height, so they can basically just, well, get in your base. This way they'll have to completely destroy it in order to stop you. So that's the good thing about foundation. Also, well, basically you're up in the air so you can shit on the board. Now, normally you have to get a lot of, you have to get 200, and that means you have to get about 50 trees with this speed. I'll show you how fast it goes. Now the compass is back, so I'll have to find out and stop having stupid compass. Basically at that speed you have to cut down 50 trees. Can I just do this and this, and can I just stay away? Now the smart thing you can do if you don't have a mountain like that, now I won't be using it but for now, but the smart thing you can do to get in is basically also build this. Wait, where is it? Well, you could build a gazebo, but that's harder to get up to. Well, if you build this, where is it? Another foundation, a little one, just like this, and this, and this, and then complete. You could just go in here and then get custom stairs, and then if you get those connected and you get them down here, basically whenever you want you can just go up here, and if you place it this, a zip line in here. I'm already past it. This. You'll just be able to sling from here to your base. So if there's like 30 traps in here, you won't have to walk in them, but the cannibals can't use your zipline, so they have to walk in it. So basically that will kill them when they come to you. I'll show you how it works. So basically it's just a rope, and the compass is back again. Yeah, I hate it. So basically you hang on the rope with your axe and you sling to the other side. You can also hang pieces of trees on here to build your walls up your foundation. Now if you build a good foundation, normally, I'm just gonna do one thing for a second. I just want to watch what this notification was, because it could be important. Okay, so if you go to basic wall, okay, I haven't done a good job. Normally but it's probably because I built a triangular one. But if you build a normal one, you'll have to place like one wall over here, and they'll give you all the walls to put around, so you don't have to walk around it. Now I'll have to do this all by myself apparently, because I didn't place it that well, and I did it in triangular one. So I'll do that myself really quick. The only reason I'm doing this and not using a defensive wall is because this way you can also build a second story of your house. Now I hope I can speed this part up for you guys and you don't have to watch all. But if I don't get to speed this up, probably will be because I don't know how. Then I'm sorry, you have to watch all of this. But you'll have to do this too. Yeah, it's kind of good. So by the way, if you want to find a good YouTuber, what was that? To find a good YouTuber that gives you tutorials about things, you'll have to watch the show, because I learned everything I know from this game from him. I'm almost done with this wall. I won't be doing all the walls because I can't get it. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to speed it up, so I don't want to do that. So this is good. The best thing you can actually do if there are cannibals though is build windows, not walls, just because you can shoot through them with your bow. Okay, he flew right through it, sure, because that's logical. 2 rabbits, come on. Okay, now I will decorate my house though, and I'm not sure I'm gonna do the second floor actually, but well, we'll see. Hello Noah. How are you, Noah? Hey, how are you? I'm making my video for digi-Taal. Yes. Don't laugh at me, Noah. You'll have to. Yes. I'm making a tutorial in creative of how to build your base. The only problem is that I really don't have a lot more to talk about, Noah. I had things prepared, like the story of the game by example, but I already told that, and I'm building things right now, but I can't just tell them, hey, I'm building a chair. That would be weird. So I'm running out of lines right now. I am. Yes, we will be making your video soon. I'm just gonna be a little bit more on this. Now, don't talk too much. You can talk to me, but like don't say too much, well, hard words, cause no, Noah, don't watch it. Just don't. No. By the way, there will be an echo, Noah, so that isn't a good idea, anyways. But okay, but don't put your sound on, cause I don't want echo in the video. Or put your ears in or something. If you search Camo Gamer, I'm guessing you will find it. By the way, guys, the best thing to do if you're just in there in the game in normal mode, don't build this fireplace, because it takes a lot of stone and your meat doesn't get cooked any faster than if you use a normal campfire, because you won't even be able to cook it with it. You have still to build your campfire, as you see right now. You have to place it inside and use all your... What did you say, Noah? Search Adam Moorman. Normally, maybe that will work. But it does give a lot of light, as you see. It goes all the way over to my base, so that's the only good thing about it. Noah, don't laugh. Don't laugh too much with me, please. As you, I will place this. Basically, this is a turtle shell, and if it rains, the water gets in, and you'll have free water. So that's a good thing too. Then the rabbit cage, if you have a rabbit traps, that's really fun, because you can basically pick them up out of the rabbit cage, put them in here, and then you have like a little farm. Then I'll show you all the things there are. Noah, stop laughing. You know what your subtitles will be? They will be Noah irritating me by laughing all the time. It's not funny. It's totally serious. Okay, now the skin rack, basically you can hang like rabbit skin or a lizard skin or something, with which you can make armor later. This is a weapon rack, so you can basically put 4 weapons in it. No, 6 actually, 6. Then what did I build right now? Okay, explosive solder. Oh, okay, I built it on the opposite side, but that doesn't matter. Okay, look at this. That was Dutch. You can basically put your explosive on it. This were all the explosives I had. Then the small and large cabinet. They basically are for sodas and snacks, because you can put those in there, as you can see. Just like that. Then next you have this another skin rack, but this one is a lot bigger, as you see. I'm happy with the one I have though. An armor rack. This is really cool. It looks like a little person or something, and you can put your armor on it, so you can see what you will look like if you have it on. Arrow basket, bone basket. I don't need those really, but you can basically put arrows and bones inside. Then if you want to defend your base, I'm just gonna show what the smartest thing is. The best thing you could probably do is, if you have this, first you build this stone wall up to where you will build your hole, if you build a hole, or if you don't, just all the way over here, and you go all around, and then if you're done, you'll be able to place a second one up on this one you built right here. And you have to do it all the way up to where your foundation stops, so just so they can break it. Then the next thing you should do after you've done that, you will want to build this. Where is it? I really don't know this book out of my head. That's really bad sometimes. So then you build these defensive walls, with which you can build this. So first 3 of the stone things up on each other, and then this, and then if you complete this, you have 3 layers before they can, or 2 layers before they can destroy your base. Now I will be deleting this though, because I won't use it really. Oh, that will take too long. I won't do it. Okay. Now the good thing is I don't really need to place all these traps over here because the cannibals won't come since it's creative mode. So I'm just gonna get in my base and hope I don't fall off. Oh, I almost did. Okay, I don't know where Noah is right now, so it's too bad he's gone. Ah, okay. Why are you so silent, Noah? Is it fun? That was because first I did survival, but I wanted to do this rather. By the way, if you want to light up the floors to see all your traps, you best build this. This gives a lot of light and it doesn't go out. If you build a torch, a normal torch, you have to light it every time it gets night. Then this weapon display is really fun because you can place any weapon on it, except for this X apparently. Then other decorations are by example frames, because you can find Timmy's drawings. I have already explained who Timmy is. The bird cage is really fun. And then up to the necessary things. First I will sleep though, really fast. So do I have my bed? Yes, I have my bed. I'll just sleep for a minute because I want this to be night day, and I'll save it too. Now Noah, uh, I don't know how long this video has taken already since when I started creative. So could you please watch in the video where I started playing creative mode? Thank you. Then now I'll explain the trap. So first you have the rabbit cage, with which basically if a rabbit gets inside, he will walk against this stick, it will fall down and it's stuck in there. Next, the leaf pile trap and the explosives really aren't that good. Next is a deadfall. If a cannibal walks up to this stick, it basically does this, and you'll get, well, that, yeah, squashed I guess. I won't be able to reset it because I really don't want to get a stick. Then the rope swing trap, oh, there's a rabbit inside. I will be putting it in the farm real quick. So this basically, if someone walks on this stick, I'll show you again, that happens. And it actually goes back too, so that's really cool. Next is the happy birthday trap. This is my favorite, because basically it doesn't need a lot of stuff, but you can put it all around your base, and then this happens. And they'll get hung on the spikes, so that's really funny. See them hanging right there. This is also a real cool one, because it won't work with me, but if they walk like this, they'll hang on the opposite side. So they'll be hanging there for some reason. Then defensive spikes, I never use these because they're really not that good. They don't even do damage or something when someone walks into them. So I don't know why you would use them. But if you do, please use these, because they use less, well, stuff. And they're really easy to place normally, except for this time. Then the catapult, you can build this, but I also never use that. Because, well, why would you? It's really not good. But basically you can do this, and you can see how far it goes. Noah, have you found how long it's taken me already? Okay, so I'll just put this rabbit in its cage and I'll end the video. Yeah, and we only could make a video for 10 minutes. Okay, apparently I dropped the rabbit when I come over here, so that's not fun. Okay, let's end my live video right now. By the way, I had another watcher of viewer, but I don't know who it is.